your girl Precious in the building, and I am back with another video. On today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about the signs of paranoid. But before we get straight to today's video, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure that you smash the subscription button, the notification bell, so that you guys get notified every time when I upload my videos. I mean, if you're not subscribed to This Is Precious, then what are you doing? Subscribe right now. Yes, right now, this time, this minute. Okay, now let's get straight to today's video. Okay, guys, before I would like to give you some signs of paranoid, I'd like to let you know, guys, that I was once suffering of paranoid a lot, a very long period of time. I had to deal with this whole thing, but finally I dealt with it, then I got over it. That's the reason why I decided to do this video, to give you some signs of paranoid that I personally experienced, so that sometimes you might be having paranoid, but you never know that you actually have paranoid. So on today's video, guys, I'm just going to share some signs so that you know what you can see if whether you have it or not. These signs are my personal signs that I once had the moment that I was actually suffering of paranoid, but I just dealt with it. Then right now I'm all done with it. Okay, so the first sign that indicates that you know what you might have paranoid is actually you do not trust anyone. You got trust issues. You do not trust anyone at all. It might be because of what you have experienced in the past, or maybe something that has ever happened to you. But trust me, you never trust anyone. You know what, when it comes to trusting people, you find it so much hard to actually trust people. That's the other sign of paranoid. You know what I'm saying? You just do not trust people. You just feel no, you cannot trust anyone for any reason. So trust issues is another sign of actually paranoid. Now, the second sign of paranoid is actually always having negative mind. Have you ever finding yourself having negative mind, especially about other people? You just feel they're not the right people. You just feel you cannot associate yourself with. You just feel they ain't right for you. You're always having negative mind about other people. You always thinking negative about other people. That's the other sign, guys, of paranoid. And trust me, if you are experiencing such a situation in which you get to, you know what, having negative minds about other people, you really need to deal with it, because trust me, it's ain't a good thing at all. Okay, it needs a solution. Okay, so negative mind is another sign of paranoid. And now the third sign of paranoid is actually you know what, drawing conclusions about people. Have you ever been in a situation where you get to draw conclusion about anyone else? You know what, even though people's intentions in your life are not to actually hurt you, are not actually you know what, to cause any harm, you just feel you know what, they ain't good, they're gonna cause any harm, they're gonna break your heart. You just feel something like that. You just draw conclusions about people without actually without actually knowing their intentions, without actually looking the type of a people that they are, without actually giving them chance. You just get up to drawing conclusions about everyone. That's the other sign of paranoid, guys. If you find yourself drawing conclusions about people, you just feel you know what, they're gonna cause harm, stuff like that, that's the other sign that you might be having paranoid. Another side of paranoid is always thinking that people are gonna harm you, people will cause you harm. That's a very serious symptom, or maybe sign of paranoid. Simply think that people are here, they're gonna speak bad about you, they're gonna badmouth you, they're gonna hurt you, they're gonna do. You just keep on that thinking that people are gonna harm you. That's the other sign of paranoid, guys. This is, oh my god, this is a very dangerous one, because you know what, it ends up you know what, making you you know what, just to not like anyone, to just hate people for no reason. So this is very important. If you find yourself you know what, you find that you always think that people will harm you, or maybe some people are always harmful to you or toxic, oh my god, you really need to deal with it. Okay, you need to deal with it because it might be another sign that you know what, you have paranoid. Another sign that indicates that you might have paranoid is actually like isolating yourself from other people. Like you simply like isolate yourself from other people. Like you do not like to associate yourself with people. You do not want like to collaborate with people. Like you just want like to be alone. You just like want only yourself. You don't want any other people around you. That's another like sign of paranoid, guys, because you know what, you just like prefer like being only you. You don't want anyone close to you. You don't want anyone around you. That's the other sign of paranoid, because like you have the mentality, or maybe the belief that you know what, if ever like you isolate yourself from people, like you're gonna like defend this whole feeling that you have, and you feel like if you associate yourself with people, they're gonna harm you, or maybe they're gonna cause you any hurt, or maybe they're gonna do whatever that they're gonna do to you. So if you ever like you fight, like you prefer like to isolate yourself much more from people, that's the other sign that you might have paranoid. Okay, guys, that's it for today's, guys. That's the signs of paranoid, guys. So if you are having any signs that I've mentioned here, just to make sure that you know what, to find a solution, because you know what, paranoid is not a good thing at all. Okay, guys, that's enough for today's video, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, guys, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and please, for more videos like this, make sure that you smash the subscription button, the notification bell, so that you guys get notified every time when I upload my videos. As always, guys, I'll see you on my next video.